Hello everybody and welcome to another Train Sim World 5 Roadmap Article Time News, whatever you want to call it. It's July 1, 2025, coming out 13 hours ago. I'm sorry for the lack of videos in the last couple of days. I did get somehow running along the days, but I was away. You'll see where in my sister channel, which is linked to on the main page of this channel. But there will be some stuff coming out soon, starting with the roadmap, July 2025 roadmap. So we're going to have a look at this now. We know it got 13 hours ago. Learn all about Train Sim World in the latest roadmap update, filled with information, all on the new features, fixes and content arriving shortly. So let's have a look. So we've got our normal... Oh crap. So we've got our normal picture that we normally get. So we've got Train Sim World Roadmap July 2025. Train Sim World 5 in 0 to 3 months. The Just Trains Class 86/2. The TSG, what's from Just Trains. Then we've got the DBR 101 Expert on Kessel Rosberg, German Blade Pack from TSG. From Rivet Games we've got WMR and XC Class 170. XC, I don't know what WMR means, but XC class, that's cross country. Have we got the license? Have they got the license back? Oh, that'd be amazing if they got the license back. Because not only could they have that on the West Midlands Railway line, the Birmingham City Cross City Railway line, but we could also have it on the Derby line as well as others. That is amazing. Then we've got core additional improvements. And then we've got Train Sim World 6 arriving this year. Find out more in Dovetail Direct Summer 2025 on August 2026. Then why tell us about it? Why not just leave it till then? It will of course come with 3 routes and 3 additional locos if you get the deluxe pack. Take a Ticket 2025. Even more add-ons will be revealed in Dovetail Direct Summer 2025 and Core Performance Optimization. And then arriving for TSW6. So we're not going to get the Western Express remaster or the Richmond extension to the North London line until TSW6, so won't be till after September. That's a shame. Not for the Skyhook Games stuff, but for the Just Trains, Pacer and the All Aboard Studios unannounced route, as well as the Great Western Express and North London Line Richmond extension. So that's a bit disappointing that they're not going to be coming until TSW6. So let's have a look down. I'm not going to look at all this stuff. We know all this. The too long don't read summary. We've just gone through all that at the top. So that's just a welcome back to the Train Sim World roadmap. Monthly check-in. Announcement of Train Sim World 6 and new Dovetail Direct coming out on August 26, 2025. Further details, remaining add-ons coming to Train Sim World 5 and so forth. So let's get in. There's a video from Train Sim World's YouTube channel. Didn't say much really, just a lot of boring stuff. So expect the unexpected. Anyone got any guesses for what's coming up? So before you ask why we are revealing this early, a reminder that we have to avoid JD leaking this all over our roadmap live stream tonight, so this was the next best option. But more seriously, we're incredibly excited to share the news, and we believe that letting you all know sooner helps us join the conversations. Well, the conversation is, don't do a yearly revamp. I think everywhere you look online, people moan and they're annoyed that they do this new update every year. Train Sim 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so forth, so forth. People, I think, would be less annoyed if they done it every 2 years. I think that would be better to give, and it would give Dovetail more time to work on those core routes, because look at the disaster of the West Coast Mainline South when it came out. I think when you're doing a core route to come out with your next iteration of the game, it would give them more time to do that, and they more time to make it right, better, etc., etc. So I think that's what Dovetail should take into consideration. And plus work out the bugs that they've still not worked out. We're still getting that little glitch where you get that little pause in the frame rates. Clapham Junction still hasn't been fixed. The underground pass is still in the wrong place. Norbury Station is wrong, especially where the ramps and the roof for the ramps are on platforms 1 and 4. We're still getting passengers walking on the fast line platforms and the London to Brighton line as well, where they shouldn't be. So and that was train to what? That was train to World 2, 3, the Brighton main line. So, and that still hasn't been fixed. So some of these need to be fixed instead of we keep rolling out new iterations of the game every year. Like I said, do it every 2 years. I think people will be more understanding if they've done it every 2 years. The free starter pack is back. Great value bundles. Yeah, I don't think they're actually that great value. TSW5 platforms will be on Steam, Epic, PS4 5, Xbox One, Series SX and Xbox Store for PC. Key optimization improvements, well, that should be ongoing anyway. Compatibility content transfer, that should be a no-brainer. And brand new titles from Dovetail Games. So they got some new games coming out. What could they be? I'd like to see them do a bus simulator set in England, because we're lacking that in the bus sim community. And a tram game set in England, again, also lacking. We're not going to give away any details about the content just yet, so get your best speculation threads ready, but well, we can't really speculate about anything if you don't give us any clues. But we can confirm the good bits, starting with the return of the free starter pack, your way to enter Train Sim World 6 at no cost, either as an existing player with a range of TSW compatible content, or someone brand new to the series looking to hop in. Train Sim World 6 will of course bring a range of great value paid bundles to get your hands on, and it will be available for all the same players that we currently support, platforms we currently support for TSW5 too, including those on Gen 8 consoles. Performance and optimization remains to be a keen focus on our dev teams, and in the last months we've been able to share the first selection of those updates, but we can expect us to keep going and improving the experience. Oh, and one final thing, our teams at Dovetail Games have been developing brand new titles, one of which we're excited to start talking about very soon. Again, don't expect any details today for this, but stay tuned across our socials, websites and community spaces for information in the coming weeks. So one of the brand new titles will be revealed before the August Summerfest thing, Dovetail Direct thing. Finally, for full details on content coming out in Train Sim World 6, announcements of brand new add-ons coming to TSW, further news on our upcoming news titles and more, you all want to be the first in line in our upcoming Dovetail Direct on August 26th. The event is ready to view right now on our YouTube channel below and will be live on both YouTube and Twitch during the day. So they've got the countdown on YouTube, you can subscribe to it or whatever, and it will give you a notification when it goes live. We've got a wonderful few weeks ahead of us with all the new exciting news for Train Sim World 6, and of course we still have new releases coming to Train Sim World 5 from our third party partners. Why don't we take a quick look at what's still to come this month, starting with a brand new add-on announcement. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. WMR, West Midlands Railway, of course. Why didn't that click? We've partner program announcement of a new twin set turbos from Rivet Games. We have one last reveal coming to Train Sim World 5. Rivet Games has been busy working on expanding the gameplay of the Cross City line, and the star of the show is the upcoming WMR and XCBR Class 170. James spent some time with this pack to bring the news. That is brilliant, but hopefully, don't let me down. Hopefully, we will get the cross country on the Midland Main Line between Derby and Nottingham. It comes in from Birmingham as AI. You can take over and drive it between Derby and Nottingham, and then from Nottingham to Derby before AI takes over to take it back through Birmingham. And speaking of that particular route, hopefully we'll get as AI in Cardiff as well. That would also be cool, because that is the actual route, Cardiff to Nottingham. So we could have like 2 points from that. Of course, on the Cardiff line it'll be AI, but it'll still be nice to see it there. So hopefully we get that. The Class 170 makes its second appearance in Trainsim World, sporting new liveries, modifications including the old Adtrans headlight clusters. For the first time, the cross-country brand Trainsim World, a licence we are delighted to have back since its last appearance in TS Classic. And you can see the cab and the interior for the WMR Class 170 and the XC Class 170. It wouldn't take too much time for them to modify this as well to have on the Brighton main line. It would be AI between after Croydon as it goes up to Nottingham, as it goes to well, it would be modified to a Class 171, wouldn't it? Not 170, but a 171, which wouldn't be too hard, I'm guessing. Not that much change. But then we could have it between East Croydon. From East Croydon upwards towards North Junction and London Bridge, it will be AI. But from East Croydon down to South Croydon, I know it's only a small bit, but it'll be good. It adds to the immersion, doesn't it? And then, of course, on the Eastbourne line, again, you'd only be able to play it between 2 stops, between Eastbourne and the one after that. I forget what it is, which is really bad because that's where my mum's local station is, so I should remember that station. And then it goes on to AI as it goes along to Brighton, and of course you'd also be able to see it at Ashford International as AI as well. So much potential, unless they do their own pack of that. It'd be good if they actually done Ashford International to Eastbourne, wouldn't it? And then you can join the route hopper to carry on from Ashford to Brighton. The passenger interiors of the cabs offer per train operating company TOCs. Cross Country, for example, features first class accommodation, but the West Midland Railway 170 does not. Also note the remnants of London Midland with the unmistakable green Motec. Diesel and electric cross paths just outside of Bromsgrove. At the base of the Lickey Incline, the pair of 323s will later fly up the framed hill with ease. The 170, however, is about to slog it at less than 40 miles per hour. So the 170 diesel will have a harder time getting up the incline than the 323. Winter snow settles on the track bed as 170-520 slows for University Station, the only intermediate station between Birmingham and Bromsgrove, which both the Cross City and WMR diesel services call at. So that's good as well. So we're going to see, and that's saying it's going to Cardiff Central. Oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah, it goes down that way from Cardiff, don't it? So hopefully again we'll see this at on the Midland Main Line as well. So we're getting two different trains, livery trains, which hopefully make Birmingham less empty now with these being added, so that's good. On a cross-country surface bound for Nottingham, 170-638 shoots past an accelerating 323 at Northfield Station, making use of the central unelectric lines. The southern half of the route gets a new lease of life. Ah, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Excuse me. And actually adding the 390s as well to Birmingham now. Hopefully they'll add the F350s as well. So Birmingham will now not look like a ghost town. That is brilliant. Busy Birmingham. Whether it's Desiros for Wolverhampton or Pendolino's racing to Crewe, AI trains bound for all directions can now be seen, making it feel just as busy as it should be, with Transport for Wales AI also making presence here. Yes, fantastic. Absolutely, because for people that know or seen me played the Birmingham route, Birmingham Station looks empty. It's like a ghost town with just 323s. But now we're going to get the 170 West Midland Railway liveries, the 170 Cross Country, the Pendolinos, the 350s, and Transport for Wales. Absolutely fantastic. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Amazing. There's a 350 there as well, next to the 170. It's about time that, I mean, this route's been out for what, since 2022, I think, maybe 2023. So it's been out for a few years, and it's just been like a ghost town at Birmingham. Now that we're going to get the AI trains of the 390s, 350s, Transport for Wales trains, so the 150 and 153. Absolutely brilliant. And of course the 170s in both liveries and the 323s. It's going to make it feel more immersive. For a bit of bite-sized Birmingham flavour, the 170 in conjunction with the Class 350 as a layer also provides additional playable surfaces between New Street and Aston, a short but sweet treat if one doesn't have the appetite for blasting via Bourneville. So there is a chance to do 350s as well, to play the 350s on this route for a short period of stations. That is also cool. The northern tip of the route is not left out of action. Alongside the Class 170 and Birmingham New Street layers, you can also enjoy a bit of Trent Valley train spotting. Keep an eye out below the 323's higher level platform at Lynchfield for fast and stopper surfaces alike. Again, that I've been saying for ages that they should have. And when we got the last year, when we got the West Coast Main Line, and we got the 350s and the 390s, that's something I said should have happened. And now they're finally doing it, so that's good. The WMR and XCBR Class 170s DMU joins the West Midlands lineup soon, and you can expect this add-on to come ahead of the Dovetail Direct on August 26th. So it's before that. That's good. We will share more news and details in the coming weeks, but in the meantime, you have a couple of days left to pick up West Coast Main Line South and the Avanti West Coast Pendolino in the Steam Summer Sale if you haven't already, to prepare for Birmingham for its additional traffic. Next, we got the Class 86 plus MK2F coaches from Just Trains arriving on July 15th. I've not got Just Trains' new route. I don't know if the 86 will be on the Blackpool line or not, but it's not high on my list, despite me loving Just Trains' work. It's not something that's high on my list at the moment. Maybe when it's on sale. The classic electric locomotive brings additional gameplay to the longest UK route in the train sim world, West Coast Main Line Preston to Carlisle, which is set in the late 80s. Introduced new MK2F coaches and also the highly requested MK1 RMB or restaurant miniature buffet, which is staff. So you've got a staff in the miniature buffet. That's actually quite cool. We've got an extensive Class 86 full announced article which details much more of the add-on that you can expect, a comprehensive Class 86 manual, as well as our Class 86 walk-around video on all our channels for you to get a closer look. So make sure you check that out on YouTube. Train Sim World 5 Class 86/2 and MK2F coaches will release on Tuesday the 15th of July for Xbox One, Xbox Series XX, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store and Steam for £19.99, €24.99 or $24.99. And there's the 86 there. If you didn't catch the Just Trains 86 preview yesterday, you can rewatch it on their YouTube channel or join us this Thursday for an official Dovetail preview live stream, and there's the link below. So that's this upcoming Thursday. Expert DB BR101 on Kessel Rosberg gameplay pack from TSG coming later this month, so that's also coming in July. I have absolutely no interest in this. But the expended timetable will change at the following: rework freight layers, ice trains and formations have been swapped around to better represent the 2018 timetable, including the addition of the Ice T layer. IC layer is comparatively different with many 101s and cab car led surfaces, including a few light loco runs with LCB use is prohibited. New Flix train layer with 2x BR193 surfaces, overhauled and added AI wherever the high speed line passes by or interacts with other lines. You'll be able to experience 5 new expert level scenarios which introduce new gameplay not seen before, such as a rescue scenario with the ultimate stopping position required, run line running around track closures, voiceover lines, and be faithful documents on the cab desk. And they'll be sharing more of these new scenarios in future articles. Add-on timeline summary. Now that we've covered the remaining add-ons coming to Train Sim 5, I want to confirm where you can expect all the previous announced add-ons listed on the roadmap to land. You should be able to see the outline on July 2025 roadmap as set above, but to make it clear again, add-on still to come to Train Sim World 5 is the Class 86 MK2F coaches from Just Trains, the Expert DB BR101 on Kessel Rosberg gameplay pack from TSG, and then the WMR XCBR Class 170 from Rivet Games. And I'm expecting them to come out in that order, since the JT stuff is coming out on the 15th of July. I'm expecting the Kessel Rosberg maybe towards the end of July, and the WMR XCBR Class 170 from Rivet Games somewhere in August. Add-ons and improvements arriving in Train Sim World 6. The Cargo Line Volume 5 from Skyhook Games, unannounced route from Audible Studios, which is a UK route, Tatami Line from Union Workshop, which we've been waiting for since TSW3. Will it be ready for TSW6, or will we be waiting into TSW7 and 8? TF Transport for Wales Class 142 Pacer from Just Trains, DB BR420 from TSG, GWR HST Farewell Pack from Grump Dog Games, Santa Fe on Kojon Pass gameplay pack from HIS, and improvements Great Western Express Remaster, and improvement North London Line Richmond Extension, both of which are free. There will be loads more announcements on that upcoming Dovetail Direct as well, so this list will be growing very quickly soon. We're super excited to share more, so be sure to stay tuned into Dovetail Games Direct Summer 2025 event to catch the news for Train Sim World 6 and the return of the Take a Ticket show. Recent Train Sim World 5 patches. A major update coming to Train Sim World 5 that brings a huge range of improvements across multiple add-ons as well as core game. The update has brought the first wave of the memory optimization to Train Sim World 5, improving frame rate, performance, and reducing crashes. The second one that came out on the June 30th was a small update with a range of fixes for various add-ons, including West Coast Mainline South, Class 390, MPTA Commuter, and more. The patch also contains the second half of their memory updates, bringing back some missing layered content across particular routes. And on July 4th, there was an update to Manchester Airport community, prioritising the alignment of game builds across all platforms and fixing initial community reported issues from the launch. Upcoming updates. Alongside our upcoming release to Train Sim World 5, our teams will be continue to look at opportunities to include improvements and fixes for community reported issues with these updates. Our next update will be including some key fixes for the TSG team for the BR194 E94 Rail Tour pack, detailed below. We've fixed an issue with livery designer on BR194 and Umberwagon, fixed an issue that prevented snow from snowing properly on Umberwagon, fixed an issue with wiper and blind animations on the E94-088 cab, fixed an issue on the weather glass effect on the E94-088, fixed an issue with excessive brake hisses on the E94-088 cab. The next major improvement towards performance will come alongside the release of Train Sim World 6 and beyond, which you'll be able to access at no additional cost via the free starter pack, and our teams are looking at addressing blurry textures and visual quality as key focuses now that the core stability has improved. Then you've got the community corner mystery challenges, and the reminder that they're attending the Great Gathering, which is already sold out. It's a shame because it's just around the corner from me, but I don't think I'll be around for that anyway. And the roadmap is live, that's already happened time of this recording, but it will be on their YouTube page, so you can check JD and Matt on for that. And that's it. Hopefully one of the routes that comes with Train Sim World 6 will be a London Underground route. Maybe. There's 3 routes I'd love to see. One of them being Derby to Crewe, or Derby to Sheffield, including Matlock, the Matlock line. You could also go from Nottingham to Sheffield as well as part of that. So it could be Derby and Sheffield to Nottingham, or just Nottingham to Sheffield via Derby and via the other line it can go to, with the Matlock line as well. Of course, as I keep saying, Ashford International to Eastbourne. You've already got the Eastbourne station and the station that comes after that, and you've already got Ashford International, so that should make it a bit easier. As I said, Derby to Crewe, and the other one being a London Underground route. We need more London Underground routes. If I were to say which one, I would have to go with... I'd like to see the Circle line. I think that would be a good line to have it, because that's all around London. That's like a circle around London, isn't it? So I think that would be like an excellent route to include, and a challenging one at that. I think that would be pretty cool. Or the Jubilee line with the new underground trains that are on that. That would be a cool one. There are underground route lines that go above ground as well, so you could maybe use one of them as well. The Elizabeth line would be a cool route to add, with, you know, Stratford International already in the game, so that's one station already there. So just a few ideas of what it could be. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it may be one of them. Let me know your thoughts on what's coming out. The Class 86.2, the German gameplay pack, the WMR XC Class 170 from Rivet Games. What are your thoughts on Train Sim World 6? What routes do you think they're going to do? What are your thoughts on the add-ons that won't be arriving till after TSW6 now? Let me know in the comments below, and I shall see you all soon in the next video. I will be looking at the Manchester Airport commuter soon. Take care, goodbye, and see you very soon. See you in the next one. Goodbye for now.